HOA Karen burned down my home for not joining their HOA, finds I'm a feared judge. It was a quiet Tuesday morning when I noticed a strange flicker of light reflecting in my kitchen window. I rushed outside only to find my house engulfed in flames. The fire roared, black smoke swirling into the sky. My mind barely registered the chaos until I saw her. Karen, the HOA president. Karen crossed her arms.
You didn't think you could refuse to join the HOA and get away with it, did you?
I was in shock. You burned down my house?
Please.
Karen scoffed.
It's just a house. Insurance will cover it. You refused to comply with HOA rules, and now we're dealing with the consequences.
My fists clenched. You can't just destroy my property! Karen's cold response was dismissive.
This is what happens when people like you disrupt the neighborhood.
Rage bubbled up inside me. You'll pay for this. You'll regret it, Karen.
The HOA has already handled it. It's done.
Fire trucks and police arrived shortly after. I approached one of the officers. I need a report. Someone set this fire. The officer began assessing the scene as Karen started talking to the fire chief.
This man is the problem. He refused to pay HOA dues, let his property deteriorate, and now this,
she said. The officer raised an eyebrow. Are you saying this fire is related to a neighborhood dispute? Karen didn't hesitate.
Absolutely. We tried everything, but he had a headache. We had to do something.
The officer looked skeptical. Arson is not the solution, Karen sneered.
He's ruining everything. I'm just trying to protect the neighborhood.
I couldn't take it anymore. Enough, Karen, you did this. Karen looked smug, thinking her HOA status would shield her. Karen, I said calmly, I'm a judge. I've handled cases like this before. Her confident facade faltered.
A judge?
She repeated. Yes, a judge. You've made a huge mistake and you'll face the consequences. This isn't just a neighborhood dispute, it's a crime. The officer stepped in. We have enough here to investigate this further. It's now a criminal matter. Karen's eyes widened in fear.
I didn't mean for this to happen.
One of her friends spoke up.
Karen, this has gone too far. Maybe we should leave before things escalate.
Karen glared at her friend.
Oh, so you're abandoning me now?
I smirked. Looks like you've lost your support too, Karen. The officer gave me a respectful glance. We'll make sure this doesn't go unnoticed, and you, ma'am, will face charges for arson. Karen's face flushed with anger.
This isn't over,
she spat. Oh, it is, I said coldly. It's over for you. As the officers led Karen away in cuffs, I felt a sense of satisfaction. She had underestimated me, and now she would face the consequences. Thank you, officer, I said, watching them take Karen away. Make sure she doesn't do this to anyone else. The officer nodded. We'll handle it.